That day, they mortared our helicopters. No one ever talks about this, but we received mortar fire
I
when
forgot
the
about
medevac
that.
came.
I even forgot about
It was far off. They were way off, but they tried. They knew the medevac was coming to our LZ there. We were out in the 360, and like we were launching 203s at rooftops because we were still taking little pop shots from like one of the mansions, and also we just heard it in the distance. They were trying to walk around. They just walked in the wrong angle.
What surprised me was, all right, that was a coordinated attack. They got, they had so many different attacks going on in different places, so it was obviously, they set something up in their meeting the night prior or a couple nights prior. Well, the fact that, all right, with the angles that I got shot at from and the angles that they got shot at from, it wasn't, there might have been one guy in between us shooting at both, but it wasn't all the same people firing at them and all the same people firing at me. I think they had individuals or groups of two posted in different parts of the city. It had to be different parts of the city because they're not just going to put them all in one corner and be like, well, let's hope they go here today.
Right.
In our, in our big attack plan that we've got worked out. So who knows how many they might have had in other parts of the city that just didn't get action that day. They didn't see Marines. But that kind of surprised me is how it really makes me want to know where they had them exactly, if we'd have been able to see exactly, because then, all right, we could have been like, all right, they're in this building and this building. That means they were kind of working like a cordon, that they'd be able to get this whole angle and they'd be able to get this whole angle, So.
I think we had them sandwiched, like not knowing we did it, like just the fact that maybe he only had a team plus, but he might have been farther off the road and we were all the way where we were. Maybe they had an ambush set up in the middle and realized they were sandwiched. Like, oh shit, okay.
What worked and what didn't work that day for Lima 3?
Well, once everyone was freaking out, like I wouldn't say freaking out, but once everyone was, when that much chaos goes on at once, like most leaders want to just pull everything in and like reorganize it. And once they couldn't get Belmont back and didn't know why, and then we had like the sergeant major and the battalion commander roll up with blood on their Humvee from Falla. Stuff like that, then telling us that story. Then the thing with Dunham was going on at the same time. Like it was like we didn't know that. We were only in our own little internal world, which was complicated enough. But you pretty much took the whole leadership above us away because they were tasked with all this other stuff going on. The lieutenant was getting all this other crazy stuff going on in the net. Hearing what's going on around him. It's pretty much like, all right, we got to do this ourselves. Like all I need permission is to leave this house, and then I'll take it from here. Like. And I'd say...
And so Lieutenant Watson stayed...
Yeah, Lieutenant Watson stayed back there. Pretty much said that was where the CAS evac was going to be. That's where everything was going to go at. That's where react would come if we needed it. It was a good call. You don't need to be out there on the streets if we don't know what kind of enemies out there,
Yeah.
You don't want him to walk into something crazy like that. So that's how I am. I don't like it when they go with me. Not like I feel like they're going to control me or disrespectful. I just don't like that feeling of like him on my watch,
Right.
So.
Okay, well, now I'm going to move on to